Greetings, YouTube. You are staring at 10,000 units worth of an investment. Yes, they were units I had been hoarding for probably 6 months. And so certainly it wasn't something I had to spend money on. And a lot of you who got this vision did have to spend money. Obviously, if you got vision the first time around, no matter what, you had to spend money because you had to buy the cash offer to unlock the unit rest of the offer, which was so shady. But regardless, I've been asked by people, is it worth it, right? Should I want 5-star vision? And on the surface, I would say absolutely. You know, high PI, health through the roof, nice attack, and I love my OG 4-star vision, and I use him every single day in Alliance Quest Map 5. I take that second tier Path 2, where you have to really have great power control in order to sustain easy fights and not get wrecked against the enemies that are designed to wreck you with their power gain. But here's the deal. Part of the reason why I love my 4-star vision is because of his signature ability, especially on this Tier 2 Alliance Quest Map 5 path. So when we filter, and we're just gonna go to 4 stars for now, and we're going to sort by hero rating once my game catches up to me. And we notice that what makes OG Vision so good, because to be honest, he doesn't hit hard. He's a wet noodle, as a lot of people have commented. But it's the power gain, right? It's the power control at the start of the fight. The reason why Age of Ultron Vision is widely seen as a worse, though still a good champion Vision, is because you start with 0 power when you start like anyone else, and then you gain control of that power once you start spamming your special one. But until then, you are at the same disadvantage that any other champion would. Whereas OG Vision is so unique because at the very start of the fight, once you get that SIG level up to SIG 99, you get 50% periodically of your up to your power when you synthesize. And at the start of the fight, you get at least around 1 bar of power. So you can start right away with a special 1 and just control the power of your opponent the rest of the fight. It's a beautiful thing. Now, I was curious when I first started playing this game how the signature levels of 4 stars and 5 stars differed. And one of the things that I did was watch my second rank 565 champion and Hyperion and compare the two. So just to give you a heads up, the 4-star Hyperion at rank 5 has a 50.01% increased buff duration at SIG 99. So just think about that for a second. 4-star, max rank, max level, 50.01%. So what I noticed when I was ranking up my 5-star Hyperion was that at around SIG 40 out of 200, he reached the same signature level that my 4-star rank 5 was. So he increased, my 5-star increased 50% buff duration at around SIG 40, which was the equivalent of SIG 99 for a 4-star. And just to show you proof of this, we're going to go to my 5 stars, and what you'll see is that my Hyperion, now that he is past SIG 40, in fact, he's more than doubled it at SIG 86, has actually gone from the 4-star at SIG 99 at 50% to the 5-star, where you actually have 23% more of a buff duration at level 86. And keep in mind, this can still go up to SIG 200 than the 4-star. So looking at these ratios, I just think to myself, okay, I should expect the 4-stars signature ability to be equivalent of the 5 stars at about SIG 40. And then after that, maybe it will be higher than the 4 stars, which makes sense because the 5-star is more powerful, more health, more attack, etc. But this is not the case for OG Vision. So much so that it really, really makes me angry. And if I had known this, I maybe wouldn't have spent 10,000 units. I'm still not saying I regret the decision. But remember how the 4-star OG Vision's signature level was around 50% for the synthesize? Well, when we go to my newly acquired 5-star Vision, which is at SIG 63, I've put every single tech stone that I was saving for Stark Spidey into him. if you go off of Hyperion, you think it should at least be around where Vision is, if not a little bit less. Now, obviously, you wouldn't want it to be much higher than 50% overall, because then you'd be gaining 100% power and be way too OP. And maybe the reason behind this is because with so many power gain nodes, Kabam knows that you can easily manipulate it. So I'm not saying it should necessarily be that much higher than a 4-star, but Sig 63 compared to Sig 99 for the 4-star is a whopping 18.59%. We're talking not even a full bar of power at level 63. So I was on a stream recently, and a couple of my subscribers said, "Prof, search Heisenberg's," because we know he has a maxed out OG Vision and probably close to Sig 200. So we're going to go to Heisenberg. What's up, Heisenberg, if you're watching this? And you'll notice that his Vision is indeed rank 565, and he is Sig 180. The amount of signature stones it takes to go to 180 is still so hard in the current stage of the game. That takes all of the whales to throw all of their signature stones at one champion. And even at Sig 180, it's 44.93%. It's less than Sig 99 as a 4-star. Now, I hope and I pray that at least Sig 200 is the same as Sig 99 of a 4-star. But that scaling is ridiculously stupid because it forces you to put so many Sig stones into this champion to make them what you probably love about your 4-star. And you'll notice, I think one of the ways that I want to just show you what I see right now when I log into Alliance Quest to do a fight. We'll just duel this person. Why not? So I'm going to duel this Gwenpool here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in that 5-star Vision. I always, for some reason, have issues dragging champions in. So hopefully that is an issue here. Okay, here we go. We're going to drop. There we go. Okay, so watch at the start of this fight just how little power I get. The whole reason why I purchased this champion was to have incredible power gain. That's it. Half of 1 bar at 63. And I'm going to just do a few hits, but I'm not going to do any specials because I want you to see the same thing when you get the other advantage of OG Vision traditionally, and that's the synthesize. Just watch how little this power goes. This is not level 6 or level 3. This is level 63, Sig 63. That's the synthesize. I have gotten it twice, and yet it is absolutely awful. So yes, the health of this champion is way better than the 4-star. The attack of this champion is way better than the 4-star. But it takes 200 signature stones about to equal the power of 98 Sig stones of the 4-star. And that just should not be the case. And had I known that, given there's so many good tech champions out there that don't need 6 stones, and thank God Stark Spidey doesn't really need that many either, I maybe wouldn't have gone for him. So I want to put this video out there so those of you who are regretting going for him or you're wondering if you should, just know if you do purchase the units, and I always say he's only worth anything if he's awakened, you're going to need to just hoard as many Sig stones as possible. Yes, the attack and the health is so much better as the 5-star, but the signature ability is just such trash. To have it be more than 1/4, more than 25% to the max Sig of 200, and to not even get 20% of a power gain at the start of the fight really negates the main reason why I not only sacrificed so many of the units I'd saved up, but also the resources, right? I mean, I still put 4 tier 2 alpha in this guy, and I really wanted the ability to immediately see the same kind of effect, or at least, similar. Maybe not exactly the same, but pretty close to the 4-star. And I thought that putting 63 levels in, right? I guess I got 20 automatically from awakening him, and then I put 43 more Sig stones that I'd been patiently saving for Starkey into him, would mean that I would have the chance to do this. So I'm about to start that tier 2 of Alliance Quest for the night, and I may or may not have him be less useful than the 4-star, because if I can't control the power like I'm used to, then it defeats the entire purpose. And yeah, I'll have more attack and more health, but I'll probably also get wrecked faster because the specials will be able to be gotten off a lot easier from the enemies that I'm facing. So that's your cautionary tale for 5-star vision. If you get him, if you awaken him, know that he can be really good, but like Heisenberg shows, you're going to have to get that guy up to close to Sig 200 to have anywhere close to the power control you're used to seeing out of your 4-star OG vision. So, words of wisdom from Prof. Huff. Hope you have a good day, YouTube. Thanks for watching.